Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's officially going to be V-Day next week on Friday, and not only that, but my anniversary is also on Valentine's Day. So yay, I had to do a V-Day makeup tutorial for you guys. It's been a hot minute, so let's go ahead and get this tutorial started. I already went ahead and applied my under eye masks from PIXI. I love this stuff. It literally depuffs and hydrates under my eyes. It's really great before makeup, and even when you're not doing your makeup, it's really nice to just lounge around the house with these, and then when you take them off, it's like bam, you have really nice under eyes. I love this stuff. For my eye look today, it's going to be very soft and natural. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Nude Light palette. This is my first time using this palette, and I'm using the light pink tone, like the peachiest pink that there is in the palette. I don't think that they have names because I tried to look for it and I couldn't find it. So I'm just using that, dusting it all over my lid with a fluffy 224 brush from MAC, and then I'm concentrating the lightest lavender shade on my crease area. I'm mainly focusing it on my outer crease because I kind of wanted to add a little bit of dimension and stuff. I'm using a pointed blender brush for this, and I'm also going side to side motions on my outer crease to kind of create the illusion of a wing, and then in my crease I'm going into circular motions just to help blend that peach and lavender shade so there's no harsh edges or anything. Then I'm going in with this hot pink shade from my Makeup Forever palette. I've had this palette for quite a few years now. If you guys have been following me here on my channel, you guys have seen that palette before, and the colors are actually still very vibrant. They're not as great as the Huda Beauty one, but it's because it's only a few years older. The colors are still vibrant, and I'm actually adding that hot pink in my inner corner. I usually would never do something like this, maybe like once in a while, but I haven't done a look like this in so long. I feel like after I gave birth and throughout my pregnancy, I've just been using the same brown tones, and it's just, you know, I'm just too lazy to like experiment with color anymore. So that's why I decided to do a fun look like this. But my camera actually stopped recording when I was doing my eyeliner and stuff, so that's why we are here. I'm going to be using the PIXI Rose Oil on my skin to further hydrate. I want my skin to look very dewy, hydrated, and glowy, so I'm applying a lot of oils, and also that's why I added the under eye masks, because it also helps my under eyes stay a lot more hydrated, because you know, when you apply powders and stuff, your under eyes gets very dry, and that's where you crease. So it's really important to hydrate your skin before applying all the products. And for my foundation, I'm using this stippling brush and my DIOR foundation. I'm actually loving applying my foundation with a stippling brush. I don't know why, but I feel like it applies so much faster. Like, it speeds up my makeup application by, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, because when I use a beauty blender, it just takes so much time, and I feel like with a beauty blender, it just absorbs so much of the product that you waste so much more than actually using. Alright, to contour my skin, I'm going to be using a foundation, not an actual contour stick or product. This is an actual warmer shade of foundation, and it works just as well as a contour product. I used to contour like this way back when, and I loved it because back then I was just like too lazy, or it was just so hard for me to find the products because I just have a ton of makeup and it just gets lost in the sauce. So I use foundation, and today I said, you know what, let me use foundation and see how it looks. So that is what I did here. It ends up looking very natural. If you don't like harsh edges or harsh lines, or you don't want to look like you contoured but you did, then use a hydrating foundation. It blends super easy and it just looks a lot more natural. So that is what I did. By the way, this is the close-up of the eyes. It's not like super blended on the left, but on the right side it's very blended because I messed up. But yeah, let's move on to my nose contour. As you guys see, I'm using an actual concealer for my nose contour because I want this to actually be a little more prominent and not as soft, because I just like a narrower nose than what I have. So that's why I'm using a darker shade of brown. It's a lot more thicker than the foundation, but at the same time it does blend really well. I'm contouring 3 lines above my lip. I kind of like like how this looks because it gives me a more poutier upper lip, and as you guys saw, like my upper lip line is not there for some reason. I don't know, it like diminished over the years, so I have to kind of create it, and contouring has been a lifesaver in that sense because it gives me the perfect illusion of a nice pouty upper lip using this technique. So if you guys want a more poutier lip, use this technique. Let me know how it works for you in the comments below. But if you guys ever go too harsh on your nose contour, use your stippling foundation brush or your beauty blender with the foundation on it. Go over the harsh lines and you will kind of reduce the harshness of it. And if you do too much, like get rid of it too much, then you can just go back in with your little contouring brush and apply a little bit more. But if you get rid of too much, it's totally fine because when we set everything with powder, you can kind of define it and bring back the intensity of your contour. So don't worry about it if you took too much of it away. But do you guys see my upper lip area? Like it looks, you can't really see it here, but it just looks so good. I'm using an under eye powder. This is like my favorite part of my makeup because if I feel like my makeup looks like crap, I apply this powder under my eyes, and I don't know what it is, but what it does, but it just looks like it's put together. I'm like, okay, we're on the right track now. So the blend of powders that I'm using is 3 different powders. I pour it out in a little dish and I mix it all together and then I apply it. I don't know what it is about these 3 powders, but I just love the way it turns out, especially in photos and in person. It just dries beautifully. It doesn't look super thick or anything. The ones that I'm using is the Laura Mercier translucent powder, the Ben Nye banana powder, and my RCMA powder. These are the 3 that I use, and I use it when I apply it. I usually apply it with a brush or I apply it with a beauty blender. It just depends, like whatever is right there. Usually like when you do your makeup, you want to grab whatever is right there. You really don't want to go looking for stuff, especially me. So that is what I usually do, and right then and there my beauty blender was there, so that is what I used to kind of powder down and bake. A lot of people think baking is not really necessary or whatever, but for me it is totally necessary, especially if you have oily skin, especially if you want your makeup to last, and especially if you just, I don't know, like if you want your makeup to look flawless, then you must bake. I don't know why, but it just looks that much better in my opinion. Any other way, I don't know how people do it. Maybe it's the setting spray they use, but baking is my thing. And yeah, so I highly recommend it. So for my blush and for my blush I used MAC, and I just applied it on the apples of my cheeks, and now I'm just contouring my contour zones with powder. I think that's what I'm doing. Yeah, so I just wanted to add a little bit more dimension to my cheeks, and I'm using the Tartelette Pro Glow palette. I'm using the highlight from there and the contour. I'm not really obsessed about their highlight though. I don't know what it is. I feel like I need to apply a ton of it in order for me to get like some type of shine, because I like highlight. Like I want my highlight to pop and I want it to show. And I know that there's some people that are like, oh, they want that subtle kind of, like, oh, it's natural, but I don't know, I don't like that. I want it to show like, okay, bam, she's got highlight. So for me, I have to apply a lot using that Tartelette Pro Glow palette. But yeah, I'm doing my lips. I use the Lee Swadier Plum Lip Liner or Prune Lip Liner, and I'm using my Lorac lipstick in Supermodel, and these lashes are from NAINIES. They're the Wispies dupe from Ardell, and when I say dupe, it means, they're not Ardell's, but they're similar to it. And if you want to purchase them, you can purchase them at NAINIES. I'm pretty sure you can also purchase it online. They're super cheap and they look super natural and very fun, long, and flirty. So perfect for Valentine's Day, right? I'm just going in with the same lavender and peach tones and just applying it under my eyes to kind of smoke it out a bit. And then I'm buffing away all the powder with a face brush from Huda Beauty. You guys, this face brush is everything. I don't know, like I've never tried Huda Beauty products like the way I should, because I just have so much makeup and I'm like, I don't want any more makeup or makeup products. But I just like, these things actually change your makeup application to the next level. So if you guys want to up your makeup game, then purchase some new makeup products and makeup tools, because I don't know, nowadays things are just, I don't know what they do, but it's a lot better, I could tell you that. I'm finishing off with my makeup mist from Lorac. This is the Magnifix, and I'm basically done with this look, guys. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. I really hope this tutorial was helpful for you guys. I haven't done a tutorial like this for so long now, so if you guys found this video helpful, thumbs it up, comment below if you guys want more tutorials like these. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Mwah! Bye.